This is a little trick called trap door. Little box with a lid, has a slot in the top and the bottom, so you can drop a $50 completely through the box. If I put a metal plate in here, obviously then the coin won't go through because the metal plate stops. You could use a metal plate, or you could use a $50, some other coin. But watch this carefully. I will put it in here and drop it right through the metal plate, just like that. And actually, you can hand it back to them. They can examine it. They can look at it. Solid plate. They can try it, and they can't make it penetrate. Called trap door. This is kind of a classic in magic. A little brass tube that people can examine, and a steel ball bearing that they can examine. The ball bearing obviously will not fit into the tube on either end. This is kind of an amazing thing, because if you blow warm breath on that, it tends to shrink and slide down into the tube, further and further down into the tube. Blow a cool breeze across it, and it cools and expands back to the original size, and you can still see that the ball will not fit in the brass tube at either end. You can hand it to them, and they, for the life of them, can't figure out how that ball shrunk into the tube. Recently, police raided a con man's house, and they found marked cards and crooked dice and all sorts of things. But they found these, and they called me and asked me what they were. They were little brass tubes, looked about the size of a lipstick, and they were empty. Had a little cap that screwed on like that. In fact, at least two of them were empty. But the third one had a little brass slug in it. And the interesting thing is, I discovered, if you had the little brass slug in one of the tubes, when you would shake the tubes, it would rattle like that, while, of course, the two empty ones would not. And I realized what it was. It must have been an old three-shell game, an old con game, where you would ask a person, here's the one that rattles, these two don't rattle, I'll mix them up a bit. Where would you say the one that rattles is?
Right here.
No, it's not there. It's over here in the middle. I'll do this again for you. This time I'll make it real easy. I'll do it like that. Now, where's the one that rattles?
Right here.
Check. No, it's not there. It's over here. See? Now, these two don't rattle. This one rattles. I'll move it like that. Now, where's the one that rattles?
Right here.
No, that doesn't rattle. It's over here. I'll tell you what, I'll make it easier for you. I'll eliminate this one. We'll just use these two, this one and this one. I'll switch them like that. Where's the one that rattles?
Right here.
No, that's not it. I'll give you another chance.
Right here.
No, that's not it. It's over here. And that's the way the con man take you. I'd like to borrow a $100 bill, 20, 50. Oh, how about a 10? Got a 10. Good. Terrific. A 10 would be fine. I want you to take this marking pen and just write your name on that bill. Write your name right across the bill. Terrific. There it is, Shelley, right on the bill. What you've done is illegal. That's all right, doesn't really matter. We're going to fold the bill up, fold it again and again into a little bundle like this. Put a rubber band on it. Let you hold that for a second. And I have a handkerchief here. I'm going to take the bill, place it underneath the handkerchief, roll it up in there, let you hold it. Feel it? You got it? Now, I have in my pocket here some miniature keys. These are little tiny miniature keys, and they're actually for this little tube here, a little brass tube that's padlocked. And I'll let you hold that, if you would, for a moment. And we'll leave the keys here for a moment. I'm going to, when I count 3, let go. 1, 2, 3. And the bill has disappeared from there. I have another trick, if you'd like to see. You got another bill? I'll do it again. No, listen, I'll tell you what. Take the keys, unlock the lock there, if you would. Take the padlock off. Take that little pin out that secures the lid. Take the lid off. Open it up and make sure. See if that's the bill, the same bill that you signed a moment ago.
Yep.
I don't know if you, I love lifesavers. I don't know if you like them. I'm not supposed to have them. My wife doesn't want me to have them because she has me on a diet. So I had a friend of mine make me this little brass tube. It just made large enough to hold a package of lifesavers, and that way I can keep them around the house, set them on my desk or whatever, and she don't realize what's there. Kind of sneaky, but that's what I do. Talking about my wife, though, I got her a scarf a while back for a gift, and I'm getting more forgetful. The older I get, the more forgetful I get. And I don't know why, but I forgot completely what I did with that scarf. Can't for the life of me remember what I did with that scarf. See, I'm getting forgetful now. I forget. Did I put the lifesavers in the tube here? I can't remember, but we'll take a look, and you can have the spectator holding this. He opens it up, and inside finds the red scarf. And the tube is empty, and then the lifesavers can be in somebody's pocket, in your pocket, wherever you want them, and you can reproduce the lifesavers. This little trick called It's Bananas, and it's kind of a fun one to do. You continue to produce bananas, as many as you want. If you'd like, you can end up, some people find a hot dog or some other item to make a finish, but you can just produce as many bananas as you want. And it's a funny thing. You can put them into your pocket, into a paper bag or whatever. Bananas. This is a trick called Misled. You may have seen David Copperfield perform this on national TV. You can use a pencil, can be a borrowed pencil, and a bill. Can be any bill, any denomination, doesn't really matter. And you fold the bill over like this. You put the pencil in the folds of the bill like that and push it through the, well, this is a pretty tough bill and a pretty sort of dull pencil, but you push it through. I may have to give it a little help. There we are. Got it through there. Now, once you have the bill penetrated by the pencil, there are only two ways to take the pencil off. One is to pull it out this direction, the other is to pull it this direction, unless you wanted to tear it down like that. Now, that's one possibility. I'll take a little magic and just erase that tear, so now the bill is as good as new. Another way you could do this is I'll put the bill in the folds so you can see the bill is really in the folds in the bill. Now, there are only two ways to take that bill out of the folds. Two ways to take that bill out of the folds. One would be to take it out like that, of course, or pull it the other direction. You could do it either one of those ways. But the most amazing thing of all is when you tear it down like that, and the bill is restored misled. This is a trick I have a lot of fun with when I'm out to dinner with friends. Somebody gets out a credit card to start to pay for their meal. I'll say, let me see that credit card, and whatever it is, it happens to be American Express. I'll say, you know, and I pick a knife up off the table. It can be any table, restaurant knife. And I say, these cards aren't as made as well. That's a pretty tough one, though. And I push the knife right through their credit card. It kind of alarms them. I said, but don't worry about it, because it doesn't hurt the knife at all. The knife is just fine. Actually, the credit card heals up. You can hand them the credit card, and they're surprised and happy. That's called Blade Runner. Shelley, if I could borrow a ring.
Okay.
All right, terrific. That's nice. There's a place for a set and everything. That's really nice. This is, oh, it's an inscription there. J.C. Penney. That's nice. Okay.
All right.
Listen, I'll put the ring in here. Hold on to my wrist real tight. Hold it tight, and I'll make the ring jump into my other hand. Watch. 1, 2, 3, and there. No, wait, it's not there. Wait, it's not here either. Wait a minute, do you have another ring? I have another trick that's pretty good. No? Listen, I'll tell you what, for being such a good sport, I have the keys to my car here in this little key case. See, this is the keys to my car. That's the key to my house. Oh, that's a ring. Does that look like your ring?
Uh-huh.
Sure enough, your ring. I'll take it right out of there and let you have that back.
Thank you.
It's an amazing trick with a cup and four dies. Show you something even more amazing. I will attempt to tell you what number is on top of the stack. I would say 6 that time. There it is, 6. Name a number, any number you'd like.
2.
2. I'll try 2. If I get this, that would be incredible. Oops, I missed. I'll tell you what, I'll do 2 for you. Watch. 2. 2. There it is. 2. I'd like to borrow a bill. $100 bill? No? How about a 50? You got a 50? Terrific. I want you to write a 2-digit number. I won't look on that bill.
Anywhere on
Anywhere on the bill. Just write a 2-digit number. Remember that number.
Okay.
Fold the bill in half so I can't see the number.
Okay.
Okay, fold it in half again.
Okay.
All right? And we'll even fold it in half one more time. So there's no way I could see the number that you've written inside here. You remember the number?
Mm-hmm.
You had a free choice. And what you've done is illegal. You know that, writing on that bill. But I'm going to place the bill in the envelope here. Place the bill in the envelope. I'll seal it. So not only is it folded up, it's sealed in the envelope. There's no way I could know the number that you have on the bill. Now, I have a key, what I call a key to mentalism here in my pocket. In this key case, this is a key to mentalism. I can just wave this key over that and tell you immediately the number you wrote on the bill. The number was 46.
No.
It was 37.
No.
That's strange. You sure?
Mm-hmm.
I think you must have forgotten. Open it up, check the number, make sure.
It's not in there.
The bill's not in there. Oh, it's gone. I know I can do this. Have you got another bill? I know. No, I see. I know what's wrong now. I remembered. All of a sudden, I remembered what was the problem. See, I used the wrong key. I used the silver key. I should have used the gold key. And oh, wait a minute. What's this? Oh, that's a $50 bill. What was the number you wrote?
21.
There it is. Your $50 bill with the number 21. Good friend of mine, Greg Albright, is going to perform an effect right now that's a real reputation maker. If you want to be the talk of the party, you borrow a bill from someone. It can be a dollar bill, $100 bill, $10 bill, and the bill appears to float in midair. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Mike Lamar's floating bill trick. This is a good comedy routine when you have anyone up from the audience to help you. Say, look, I'm going to let you use this magic wand. Take the magic wand, just wave it up and down. Oh, wait a minute here. I'm sorry. Take the magic wand and just wave it up and down. Oh, excuse me. Here, just put that under there. Okay, take the magic wand and just wave it up and down. Oh, here, put that right under here. There you are. Just take the magic wand and just wave it up. Oh, here, just, okay, fine. Oh, come over here just a little bit further. No, well, no, back that way just a little bit. That's fine. And you this way, you move the youngster or the person around, and it's very funny, them trying to walk, holding the wand between their knees and all the other wands. And then finally you say, oh, well, I guess that's not going to work. We'll use magic words or whatever. But it's just a funny situation, and it's a great trick. I need someone to help me right now. How about this young man? Would you come over and help me? Terrific. Come right in here. And what's your name?
Dustin.
Dustin, terrific. Dustin, do you like peanut butter? Terrific. You like jelly? Okay. Which do you like best?
Jelly.
Great. Listen, I have some bread here. I'm just going to dump some of the bread out here, and I want you just to pick out a slice that one right there. Okay. How about another one? Any one you'd like? That one right there. Okay. Now I'm going to put the 2 slices of bread in this paper bag, and I want you to hold the bag. Just hold the bag like that. Hold right onto it. We'll put the bread, the rest of the bread down here. And I'm going to show you something amazing. Peanut butter over here and jelly over here. We're going to do a magic thing. I'll make them change places. Just that quick, they've changed. Now the peanut butter is over here and the jelly is over here. Isn't that amazing? I'll do something even better. I'll make it change back. Look at that. Just that quick. The jelly is back over here and the peanut butter is back over here. I can see you're not very impressed. People don't think it really changed. I'll make it change. Look, peanut butter over here, you say the magic words, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and sure enough, now the jelly is over here, the peanut butter is over here. Happens quick. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, now the jelly is back over here, peanut butter is back over here. One more time. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, the jelly is over here, the peanut butter is over here. Now, some people don't really believe that it went across there. Every once in a while, somebody doubts that. But, Dustin, you were right here. You watched it happen. And to prove it to people, reach in the bag there, if you would, Dustin. Take the bread out that we placed in there earlier. Take it right out. And there it is, the bread that you put in there. But look, now it's a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. How about that? And you like jelly, don't you, Dustin? All right, that's for you. This is a mini size of our trick called Tricky Bottles, and it's great if you're having a small youngster. They can handle these bottles easier. There's a bottle and a tube you can look at. Everyone can see through the tube. You can examine those if you'd like. While you're examining those, I'll do the trick with these. No, I have the same thing. I have a bottle and a tube. Hold the bottle in your hand just like that. Put the tube over the top of it. Got it? Just like that. Okay? Put your hand on top. And do as I do. 1, 2, 3. That's the idea. And uncover the bottle. Just No, wait a minute. You're mixed up there someplace. Turn it right side up. I think you're confused. Got it right side up? Okay, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That's the idea, and uncover the bottle. Wait a minute, Dustin. Yours is upside down. Here, you must have the wrong bottle. You take this bottle, and I'll take that bottle. And just place the bottle on your hand, in the tube either way, and put the tube on top. And do as I do. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That's the idea, and uncover the bottle. Wait a minute, Dustin. See, you're like this, and I'm like this. You're mixed up there someplace, and I don't know where. Thank you very much, Dustin, for helping me. Dustin, for helping me out up here, I'm going to give you a chance to win $1, okay? Now, you don't get the $1 unless you answer the questions right, kind of like a quiz show on TV, see? And to keep the $1 safe, I'll just put it in this little pan. We'll put this lid on to keep it safe. Now, I'm going to ask you 3 questions, and I want you to look out there and answer real loud so the people way in the back can hear. Real loud, okay? The first question is, the answer is the same to all 3 questions. It's nuts. See, that way you're sure to win the money as long as you answer the questions right. You just say nuts. The first question is, what do you say when your mother tells you to take the garbage out?
Nuts.
That makes sense. What do you think of my act so far?
Nuts.
Oh, boy. If I were going to give you a $1 bill or some nuts, which would you rather have?
Nuts.
Nuts. If that's the way you feel about it, Dustin, there's some nuts for you. Hold your hand out. There they are. Thank you, Dustin, for coming up and helping me. This is a great trick for kid shows, any show for that matter, but it's particularly good for kid shows. We have 3 scarves through this little stick here, 2 orange scarves and a green scarf. Now, the green scarf is what we call an acrobatic scarf. What I mean by that is it jumps from place to place. Now, it's on my left, that's your right, right? Watch. I'll just 1, 2, 3, place it behind my back, and just that quick, now it's over here. I'll do it again. 1, 2, 3, and it's back over here. One more time, back over here. Where would you like to see it go this time?
In the middle.
Wouldn't you rather see it go over here? That's twice as far. They always say in the middle. But if that's what you want, we'll do it in the middle. This is a fun item for kid shows. I pretend I'm bouncing a ball on a table or on the floor, and I watch it bounce up and down, bounce it real high, and Oh. Called mouth coils. They come a dozen in a package. It's a fun item to use. You can get them from your mouth. You can pull them from a youngster's pocket, from under his arm, from up his sleeve, wherever you want. It's really fun. This is a new trick. It's fun. It's great for kid shows. It's a little cabinet with two doors on it and a little card with a gold spot. Put the little card with the gold spot in here, close the doors, just tap it like this, and believe it or not, it disappears from there. Now the kids say it's in the other side. You say, no, it's not over there. Now they say on the other side. They'll say, no. They say, open both doors. You say, I did. I opened. There's one. There's the other one. They'll say, open both doors. I say, I don't do it that way. They say it's under. I say, no, it's not there. They say it's under the green spot. I say, no, it's not under the green spot. I just showed you that. And they'll say it's under the silver spot. I say, no, it's not under the silver spot. In fact, I will show you both doors. It's gone from there. And believe it or not, it went up my sleeve, crossed my shoulder, and down into this pocket over here. And there it is in my pocket. This is a great trick for kid shows called Run, Rabbit, Run. It's in this little hutch here is a little rabbit, and he happens to live in this little hutch. The one over on the other side here is vacant, as you can see. I'll put him in his hutch. Now, he has been known to disappear. On occasion, he's disappeared, and nobody knows where he went. Let's see. In fact, I feel like he did. He disappeared, and nobody has any idea where, and the kids will say, he's in the other side, in the other hutch. I say, oh, you mean over here? No, let me look. I don't think no, he's not over there. They'll say, he's back in this side. You say, over here? No, I don't believe he's over here. He's not over here. I can see he's not there. They'll say, in the other side. There he is. I say, where? Over here? No, no, he's not over there. He's not here. And finally, they say, open the other side, open that door, this door. You open all the doors. You show it completely all the way around. The rabbit is gone, and then you can find the rabbit in your pocket, wherever you would like. Run, rabbit, run. Great trick for kid shows. This is another jumbo size trick that's great for kid shows. It's colorful and a lot of fun. This is Freddie. Call him Forgetful Freddie because he's very forgetful. In fact, the teacher used to tell Freddie, he said, Freddie, one of these days you're going to forget your head. And sure enough, believe it or not, one day Freddie forgot his head. Left home without his head. Can you believe that? Left home without his head. Let me seal the head up in the envelope here. Left home without his head. Got partway to school and realized he'd forgotten his head. Went back home, took a look, and sure enough, his head was not there any longer. He was pretty upset about this. So Freddie went to school anyway, and the teacher solved the problem. She took a balloon, blew it up, and put it on his shoulders. It worked out pretty good, except all the kids called him Balloon Head, Balloon Head, Balloon Head, and this made Freddie pretty unhappy. He had a nice bow tie, but that didn't make him too happy. He was pretty, but sure enough, look what happened. Freddie's head was back, and he was happy after all. That's Forgetful Freddie. This is probably the greatest kid trick ever to come down the pike, called Fraidy Cat Rabbit. In this little house is a little rabbit friend of mine. I call him the Fraidy Cat Rabbit because that's exactly what he is. He's a real fraidy cat. Afraid of worms, afraid to go to sleep without a light. None of you boys and girls are fraidy cats, I'm sure. But he lives in this little house. There's not much to the house. It has a front door and a back door. That's really all there is to the house. And since he's such a fraidy cat, we can have a lot of fun with him. In fact, what we're going to do, he's such a fraidy cat, if he gets frightened, he turns white. You've heard about people when they get frightened, their hair turns white. This is the original hair that turned white right here. And we're going to turn him white today. And to do this, I'll count 3, and you boys and girls say boo. And if you say boo loud enough, he'll turn white. Ready? 1, 2, 3, boo. And the kids say boo. No matter how loud they say, I say, that's not loud enough. You get them really steamed up this way. I say, let's try it again. You can do better than that. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And this time they really let you have it. And I close it like this and say, look, sure enough, he's changed to white. That's amazing. The kids will say, you turned it around, I say, wait a minute. To change him back, you have to say oob, which is boo spelled backwards. I'll count 3, you say oob. You count 1, 2, 3, the kids say oob, and believe it or not, he's back the way we started, back to black. And the kids will say, turn it around. I say, it doesn't make any difference if you turn it around. It's the same on both sides. They say, no, turn the rabbit around. I say, oh, excuse me, you mean like this? They say, no, the other way. I say, oh, like this. They say, oh, turn the other side. Oh, I said, you mean like this? Well, that's the end. It makes a great finish trick for a show for kids. Fraidy Cat Rabbit in a jumbo size. If you're serious about entertaining children, you definitely would want some of David Ginn's books. Any child entertainer that is worth his salt at all raves about these books, so you would want them. Professional Magic for Children, and another one is called Kid Biz, and there's a third book that we carry called Children Laugh Louder, and they're just great. Funny routines for children, things to say, routines for standard magic. You don't want to be without them if you want to entertain children. There's a great variety of balloon animals you can make, like a giraffe, a poodle, a rabbit, or a little mouse. These are very popular at giveaways if you're doing children's birthday parties, doing shows for children's Christmas parties. It's a very popular thing to be able to do, are balloon animals. Use these 260 balloons. That means they're 2 inches in diameter and 60 inches long. They come gross in a bag like this. We carry them. And this is a great book called Basic Balloon Sculptures by a good friend of mine by the name of George Schindler. Shows you how to make the balloon animals, and it's fun, it's easy, and you'll make you really popular. Now we have some comedy items in case you're interested in humorous magic, comedy magic. This is things that can be used by clowns or magicians. This is a fun one, a little inexpensive thing called the wilting flower. You can walk up to somebody, tell them to breathe on it, give them a breath test. They breathe on it, and the flower wilts. It's easy to make it wilt anytime you want. Walk over, a youngster blows on it, and you say, ooh, have you checked your breath lately? A lot of different funny things you can do, the wilting flower. I hurried out here today, didn't have a chance to get anything to eat, but I always carry a banana with me, and I enjoy bananas now and then. And this is a funny gag called a zipper banana. You periodically during your act pull the banana out, unzip it again, take another bite, And it's kind of a cute running gag that you can use throughout a show. Gets a lot of laughs. A bottle of ketchup, and I'm going to do something. Everybody is back to natural foods, and we'll change it to a tomato. How about that? A real tomato. I didn't think you'd believe that. I'll change it back. Ketchup. One more time. Back to a tomato. I can see you're not impressed. I have another trick that's pretty good. This is a little trick called pecan, because we use a black-eyed pea. If you'll pick the pea up and drop it in the little pecan there, hold your hand out if you would, and say, here pea, here pea.
Here pea, here pea.
It's a little game. This time we'll put the pea back in. This time I want you to say, here pea, pea, pea. Here pea, pea, pea. Okay?
Here pea, pea, pea. Here pea, 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 pea.
Three of them have a little brother and sister join them. We'll put them back in. Let's see. We said here pea, pea, pea. This time say here pea, pea, pea. Or no, here pea, pea.
Here pea, pea.
Say it again.
Here pea, pea.
That's why they call it a pecan. I haven't always been a magician. I used to work for the highway department. I was a specialist. I painted left turn signs. I painted them left on both sides because people come and go. And one day the boss came in. He said, that's not right. I said, no, it's left and that's right, isn't it? He said, it's left on that side, but it points right over here, and that's not right. I said, wait a minute, I'll turn it over. Now it's pointing left. He said, that makes the other side wrong. He said, no, it was left all the time, remember? Then the supervisor came in. He said, that's not right. I said, I know, it's left and that's right, isn't it? He says, left on that side, but it points down over here, and we don't have subways around here. I said, wait a minute, you mean you want it pointing left on both sides like this? He says, that's right. And everything was fine until I left that job, and then I noticed an article in the paper. It said 2 ladies hit a cloud and 1 guy hit a flying saucer, and I've never figured out why. This is called high signs, a fun thing that you can do in a magic show, or it's a great thing for if you're emceeing a show. For this trick, I need a lady from the audience. Would you come up and help me? Thank you. Now, I'm going to do something rather amazing. Is your purse over there at the table? Okay. I'm going to cause some object. I have 2 scarves here. I'm going to tie the scarves together. And I'm going to do something really incredible. I'm going to cause some object to appear from your purse between the 2 scarves that we've tied together here. If you'll hold the scarves, step right in here, that's fine. And I'm going to step, this is the part of the show I like right here. And I'm going to take hold of this, and at the count of 3, some object from your purse will appear right up here between the scarves. 1, 2, 3, and there we are. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize. This is called the bra trick. It's a fun trick. You get a gal up from the audience, and her bra ends up between the scarves. This is a good friend of mine that I use in the act called Rocky, smartest raccoon in the world. The fantastic little animal, and he does. Come here, Rocky. He does amazing things. Does impressions he does the Washington Monument, Leaning Tower of Pizza, DC-10. He does all of those. Actually, it's a fur-covered slinky. It's a spring with a fur coat. I have more fun with him. I take him with me every place. I go to a restaurant. In fact, I went to a restaurant in Atlanta the other day with a friend of mine. Went into a nice restaurant, had dinner. After dinner, I whipped Rocky out, started feeding him some croutons from the salad bar. To make him eat, you just pull down like this, munchy, munchy, munchy. Pull up like this to make him look around. Say, push up like this with 4 fingers. You always use 4. He hates 1. Now, in the restaurant the other day, I had him out feeding him some croutons, and about that time the maitre d' come over, a big guy with no sense of humor, said, "Sir, we don't allow live animals in here." I said, "No problem." He's okay. Artificial resuscitation, he's all right. And this is Rocky. You can have a lot of fun with him. Does impressions of famous people too, like Abraham Lincoln, Tom Selleck, Brooke Shields, Madonna. He does all of those. That's my good friend Rocky. You can have a lot of fun with him, insert him in your show, get a lot of laughs. Rocky, amazing animal. Uri Geller claims he can cause objects to move just by mind power. I'm not sure I believe in that sort of thing, but I keep an open mind because you never know what might happen. Wow, that's strange. He claims he can actually make things, move around. I don't know if that's really possible. Wait a minute. Maybe I'm starting to believe. I don't know. Ooh. This is called daylight seance, a very funny routine. This is a trick called Delb and Domino. I have a lot of fun with this. I tell the audience I'm going to teach them a magic trick. Everyone always would like to know how to do a magic trick, and I'm going to show them how to do a magic trick. And see, the problem is most magicians don't tell you the whole truth. And so I'm going to tell you the whole truth so you'll understand how the magic works. You take a piece of cardboard, if you want, I use plastic, but you put a spot on one side of the card like this. On the other side, you put 2 spots arranged like that. 3 spots on this side and 4 spots on this side. I'll do that again in case you weren't paying attention. 1 on this side, 2 on this side, 3 on this side, and 4 on this side. Now see, I'll explain. I didn't tell you the whole truth. I'll tell you the whole truth. The whole truth is that actually you make the card with 3 spots like this. So if I hold my hand here, you assume that there are 4. If I hold it here, you think there's only 3, you see, or 2 rather. And if this side is made so it has 2 spots. So if I place my hand here, it looks like 3, you see. Looks like 3 spots there. And if I hold it here, it looks like it has just 1. So you can make people think that you have 4 spots. Oh, it does have 4. I'm mixed up. That side has 4. This side has 3. See, that's the whole truth. Actually, that's not the whole truth. In fact, I'll tell you the whole truth. The whole truth is what I told you in the first place is correct. Actually, I had 2 spots on this side and 3 spots on this side, and that is the whole truth and nothing but the truth. This is a real fun trick. I usually get a youngster. I'll let Shelley help me again, but I usually get a youngster up from the audience, and take some water, pour the water into this cup, and then I take the water and pour it right in her head like that. Now, Shelley, if you will make, I'm going to try to get the water back. This is a great trick if you can do it. I'll let you just pump her arm, just like the old garden pump you wish you would. Start pumping there, and we'll see if we can't get some of this water back. Hey, it's working. How about that? That's great. Thank you very much. That's the comedy funnel. This is a favorite trick of mine with 2 padlocks. These are regulation padlocks. In fact, the padlocks don't come with the trick. You buy your own padlocks to use with it, so they're real padlocks. A padlock with a ribbon with a key to match it, and there's a pink ribbon over there with the key for that lock. And I have a solid steel link. This could be examined by anyone in the audience if you want, whatever, and the people that you can have up from the audience also if you'd like. And these are solid chains on either end. And these are shackles, much like ones that were used by Houdini at one time. And I'm going to ask you each to padlock that, pull those chains around my wrist, put the lock in there, padlock it good and tight. And I'll let you get a hold of the other one and do that one at the same time. Now, 2 spectators from the audience can come up and lock you. These people are not involved in the act at all. Secured, locked, good and tight. Terrific. Now let me think. Let's see. You you have the pink key. Yeah, that was that was to the lock on this side. Mm-hmm. Yes, right. That's right. Yeah, that was the lock on that side. And I think I remember right. Yes, you have the key. Your key. What color is the key? The ribbon.
Green.
Green ribbon. Yeah, you have the one that. No, this is for this side. That one's for this. No, I turned around. Let me think. I forget how I was positioned here. I was turned around, I guess, and I don't understand how. I can't remember. I was. Let's see. They were locked. Yeah. Well, actually, let me think. This is confusing me. I forget who had which key. Just a moment here. I just wanted to check. That is locked, right?
Yeah.
That is locked, right? Good. That's locked, and you've got the key to the pink one, right? Wait a minute. Oh, we're locked. Just a minute here. We're locked together here. You have the key to the pink one here. I think I can unlock. That's the key to the pink one. No, that must be the key to yours. There it is, and we'll get you out. The chain handcuffs. You can go further and have both people locked together and you're completely out. I found it's almost anticlimactic. After you lock the first person in, that's funny, and you quit there. Chain handcuffs. This is a real popular trick, particularly if you want to do something for youngsters. It's a real popular trick. I have a little scarf in this box here, and I'm going to place the scarf into my fist like this. Just blow on it, get a little magic woofle dust, sprinkle on there, blow on it, and it's gone. Would you believe it would be in the box? Would you take a look? Pull it. We call that the clatter box. You have a youngster come up and it really surprises them when the whole box falls apart, and there is the scarf back again. The clatter box. This is a real fun trick. It's actually the French guillotine, we call it. I tell the spectator I'm getting from the audience, I'll have Shelley help me, but I get a lady from the audience up and I ask her if she likes salads and that sort of thing. And I say, this is a salad maker, has a stainless steel blade, and I cut a carrot, a couple carrots or vegetables, show that it really is a solid blade. And I'll just put your hand right in, no, seriously, just put your hand right through there, Shelley. That's good. Now, you seem a little nervous. Don't feel bad. I'm nervous too. I've never done this before. But you won't feel a thing if you do. Now, here we go. 1, 2, 3 weeks ago when I did this, we had a bit of a problem. Would you mind taking your other hand, kind of holding on there? You'd rather not. Well, listen, I'll tell you what, you don't have to worry about holding on there. I'll just put a newspaper down. Put a newspaper down here, we won't have to worry about it, okay? I'll put the newspaper, I'll lift it up here and put the newspaper right underneath, like that. Now, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow. That never happened before. I'll tell you. We'll see if we can't put it back on there. Oh, there it is. Terrific. That's the French arm chopper. Great effect. I'm going to have Shelley help me with this. I usually like to do it with a lady. I get a lady from the audience as a rule, and this I use all over the country in my act. It has a stainless steel blade. This is a salad maker. I picked up one of these for my wife, and I thought the ladies here would be interested in this. It's a salad maker. Has a stainless steel blade that goes through here like this. You put the vegetables you're going to use in your salad in there like that, and the stainless steel blade slices them like that. You see how that operates? And I want you to notice that the opening here is large enough that you could put something larger than a carrot. See, it would actually hold something large. No, Shelley, really, it's all right. See, I just wanted you to see that it would hold something larger than a carrot. Now, you notice this little gadget comes over here and locks, you see? And this comes over here and locks. And once those are locked, nothing will slip out of there. You notice that? And of course, you understand how this works, right? You seem a little nervous. Don't feel bad. I'm nervous, too. I've never done this before. Now, you won't feel a thing. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2. Oh, you felt something. That's funny. I don't think you're supposed to. I'll tell you what. I'll just put a carrot through here. That way we'll know if everything's working all right. Then we'll put one through here. That way we'll know if everything isn't working all right. Here we go. 1, 2. 3 weeks ago when I did this, no, listen, wait a minute. I'll tell you what, just hold on tight there. Oh, you'd rather not? That's all right. You don't have to worry. I'll put a newspaper down and we won't have to worry about it. That should take care of it. Terrific. Oh, kind of close your fist if you would. That cuts off the circulation. Ready? 1, 2, 3. It's kind of do that, would you? Oh, I'm glad to see that. Glad to see that. There she is, as good as new. Thank you, Shelley. This is a favorite trick of mine called the Comedy Passy bottles. I have two tubes. You can see through the tubes. And the tubes cover a bottle and a glass. Actually, either tube would fit over either the bottle or the glass. And the object of this bit of magic is to cause the bottle to change places with the glass magically. To do that, I say the magic words, passy, passy. Now watch carefully. I'll do it. Passy, passy, and now, believe it or not, the bottle is over here and the glass is over here. Isn't that amazing? The hard part, however, is to change them back. To change them back, I'll do that for you. Passy, passy, and look, now they're back the way they started. The glass is back over here, the bottle's back over here. Isn't that amazing? You didn't care for that. I don't think you believe me. I'll prove it to you. Remember where the bottle is. The bottle's over here on my right. Passy, passy, and now the bottle is over near you. Look, I'll do it again. Passy, passy. You can do it so fast, it's amazing. Passy, passy. Passy, passy. Isn't that amazing? See, this trick is one of the most incredible things because you're causing two solid objects to change places. Completely change places. It's amazing. It's amazing. In fact, I'll tell you what. I'll do it again for you. I know it's hard to believe, but okay. The bottle here and a glass here, and if I'm going to make the bottle go over there and the glass over here, passy, passy. Wait a minute. Passy, passy. Yeah, and the glass is over here, so the bottle must be over there. I'll make a change back now. The bottle is back over here, and the glass is over. Passy, passy. The glass is over here, and the bottle's over here. Let me try that again. Passy, passy. Hey, it really works. Passy, passy. And still, either tube will fit over either the bottle or the glass. You still have two empty tubes, a bottle, and a glass. If you're interested in mental magic like this, there's some other good items that are on this tape elsewhere, and a couple of them that are on our other tape. On our other tape, we have brainwave deck and also the invisible deck that are excellent for mental tricks. And on this tape, you might find in the card section, Say It Again, Sam, Premonition Outdone, and Out of This World. So don't lose sight of those if you're interested in mental magic that really is great impact. This is a little fortune-telling swami. It's a little card, playing card with a picture of a swami and a little crystal ball, and you know how they read their messages in crystal balls. These are little cards with the little crystal balls there. And the swami can do some amazing things. In fact, I'll show you. I'll put, let me put a rubber band around these. And Bill, would you just, I want to show you, this has a little, we'll place one of these cards down here, and a prediction will appear on there. In fact, I think it appeared already. Do you have any idea what the prediction is?
No.
That's exactly right. No. Now we'll do something even more incredible. I'll place another of the Swami pictures down here, and I'm going to let you, a deck of cards. I want everyone to see that the cards are all mixed and all different. And I'm going to let you just take one card out, if you would, Bill, any card. Show it to everyone there. All right. Now, I don't know what card you predicted, but the Swami does. In fact, the Swami has a prediction already. Let's see what it says in the crystal ball. The crystal ball says 7 of diamonds. Was that the card you selected?
It sure was.
That's incredible. Fortune-telling Swami. This is an incredible little thing that you can use a lot of ways. Right now, I've got cards in here that spell out a magic word, C-A-G-I-M. That's Kagam. Now, you may not have heard that magic word. You've probably heard of hocus pocus and abracadabra. But I'm going to show you this really is a magic word. I'm going to take the cards out, and I'll mix them up, and we'll show you a real miracle here. Mix them up real good. Now, Bill, I'm going to let you decide where I put these. You tell me wherever you would like.
4.
This goes in number 4, okay? That's what you wanted. And this one, where would you like it?
6.
Number 6, right over here. And where would you like this one?
3.
Number 3, right here. Now, just remember, incidentally, that I was what you wanted at number 3. I just thought it. And where would you like this one?
7.
7, way over here. And where would you like this one?
1.
Number 1. Now, that was a blank one. You put in number 1. And where would you like this one?
5.
5. And, of course, then this one has to go in 2. And like I said, that was a magic word because, look, the way you picked them, it spells magic. You had an absolute free choice, and it spells magic. It's great to use, for instance, in a trade show. You can spell out a company's product. If you're doing a show for a company, you can spell out a person's name at a birthday party. You can spell anything you want. And they pick the way the letters are put in, and yet and if you recall, you said number 3, you said I, and that's what was in there. And remember, I, and that was right there. And of course, in number in number 1, you picked a blank card. So it's amazing, but that's a fantastic trick that you can use in a lot of different ways. This is an effect called perfect match, and I have these ESP cards with the ESP symbols, a cross, a circle, a star, wavy lines, and the square. And of course I have a set just like it over here, and this set has numbers behind them so that they're numbered. And I'm going to mix these up, and I'm going to put mine over on this side. I'm going to try to predict what you would select, Bill. I'll put this one here. I have a feeling that's what you would pick for that one. I think we'll put this one right here. And let me see. Yeah, that looks like you're the kind of person who would do that. Put this one here. And this one here. Now, I am already committed. I've made my predictions. I will mix these, and I'm going to let you pick them. Tell me where you want this one to go.
5.
5, down here at the bottom. And where would you like this one?
2.
2. Remember, this circle is what you wanted it at 2. And where would you like this one?
4.
Down at 4. 2 to go.
1.
1.
3.
And 3. Now, you picked all of these. I placed mine there before you even selected yours, predicting an event that hadn't even occurred yet. You recall that you did pick 2 as the place to put the circle, and sure enough, that's where the circle is, and believe it or not, they all match. My prediction matches exactly the cards, the spots that you selected for your cards. Perfect match. This, if you like a real miracle in mental magic, is a great trick. It's called Mental Epic. And I have a slate that's divided into 6 partitions here. And I'm going to make a prediction. I'll put it, let's see, I'll put it right here. Okay. I've made one prediction. Actually, I predicted a color. Bill, would you just think of any color?
Blue.
Blue. Blue. And now I'm going to make another prediction. Let's see. Of a number, I want you, let's see. I won't even have you think of the number yet. I'll make my prediction first. Makes it even more incredible because you haven't even selected one yet. Now, select a number, if you would, between 1 and 100, we'll say.
44.
44. Put 44 there. All right, I'm going to do one more prediction. Let's see, I'll tell you what, do something before it's even occurred here. That makes it really incredible. Now you thought of blue, you thought of 44, and I'm going to let you select a card. I made a prediction of a playing card. Just tell me when to stop anytime.
Stop.
Right there, right at the 6. Now the 6 I can see, look at this one, show it to everyone. You've selected a card. Everyone at home has seen the card, and the card is the 3 of spades, right?
Right.
Okay. Now, you recall before you even thought of a color, I made a prediction of a color and then asked you to think of a color. I predicted a number and asked you to think of a number after I made the prediction. And of course, I made a prediction of a card that you would select before you even selected the card. The color I predicted before you thought of a color was blue, and you thought of blue. The number I predicted before you even thought of a number was 44, and before you even selected a card from a deck, I predicted 3 of spades, and the card you selected was 3 of spades. Mental epic, a real miracle. We're going to show you some special effects now for magicians. This is a little vial that squeeze bottle that you can hold in your hand, concealed in your hand. And if you're doing something with a candle or a match, you can make a flamethrower sort of effect just by squeezing some of this powder into a lit flame. It's a pretty effect, and that's dragon's breath. Flash paper can be touched to a match, lighter, anything that's hot like that, and makes a big ball of fire, and it's gone. You can get flash paper in small pads like this. It has 20 sheets in a pad, and you can use this as I did with a match or cigarette or in the flash guns. Also, it's available in a pack of 4 8x10 size sheets for larger flashes on stage. We also have what we call flash bills. Flash bills I have a lot of fun with. I borrow a bill from someone in an audience, and as I fold it up, I switch it for a flash bill, and likewise when you do that, it disappears. And we have a lot of other tips and ideas on flash paper. We have this book and another book, 101 Tips with Flash Paper. What many magicians wish that they do is make a flash like that. For the flashes like you've just seen, you can use our economy flash pot like this, with uses Nikon filament wires. We have those. We have this deluxe model. It has surefire igniters, so it's easily reset. We also have a foot switch that's available for this, so that you can hook 2 of them up and operate it from stage yourself by a foot switch. The powders that you use in them are various speeds. We have slow, we have what they call universal, we have fast. The slow will give you more smoke and less flash. The fast will give you more flash and less smoke. And then there's a sparkle powder too. It has a sparkle in the flash. And that's some of our items for special effects.
This forceful-looking device is capable of driving a column of fire up to 4 feet high, continuing for several seconds. The Ultra Flash Pot, our most advanced flash pot for creating a sudden puff of smoke or color flash. The extra low profile is for easy concealment. Our Ultra Confetti Launcher is the professional confetti launcher, which will launch a huge multicolored fountain of confetti, enhancing any production. It uses flame-proof confetti and flash paper. A newly created effect long sought after by many performers is now available at an economical price. This flash pot can create either a 24-inch wall of smoke or flames, giving a spectacular visual effect. Can easily be adapted into any rock or magic show. It comes complete with an 8-foot grounded power cord, safety light, and is ignited by surefire igniters. This is our Ultra Foot Switch, designed for foot activating 1 or 2 flash devices simultaneously. This heavy-duty unit comes complete with an 8-foot power cord and safety light.
For the budget-minded production, Theater Effects offers these economy model devices. The standard flash pot for AC firing, the electronic flash pot with battery-operated foot switch, a must for colored smoke lovers. The utility smoke cup enables you to produce your favorite colored smoke right from the palm of your hand, magically and secretly. This well-made flint-operated unit is small and easy to palm, yet it manages to produce an amazingly large cloud of smoke. It can be easily adapted into most any prop. We know you'll think of many places to use the utility smoke cup. Now you can produce the same special effects smoke that the film industry uses. This safe-colored smoke powder can be easily ignited in almost any flash pot. No mixing required. Easy to handle and non-explosive. It burns with no visible flame and produces deep clouds of colored smoke for that very special effect. Available in white, red, blue, yellow, green, and violet. Welcome to the amazing world of special effects with fire and smoke. In these pages, we will attempt to give the reader a behind-the-scenes look at the indoor pyrotechnic art. We will also give you a wide profile about almost every product that is available, so that you can make an intelligent choice as to what is the easiest and safest to use. Written into the pages of this unique book is a step-by-step secret of the Ninja Exploding Smoke Bomb, a priceless effect. If you want to know a lot more about special effects, then this is the book for you. Magicians have always added special effects to the theater with their illusions. Now Theater Effects can add some special effects to your magic, presenting a whole line of performance-proven magic from Theater Effects.
At any time during your act when the show calls for the vanish of an 18-inch silk, you can not only perform the vanish, but create the look of real wizardry. Imagine the possibilities. A clean vanish, nothing left to hide. As the silk vanishes, you open your hands to a flash of real fire. Imagine the startling effect you will have on your audience when at any time during your performance you hold high above your head a gleaming full-length cane with a chromed cap. Suddenly, in a brilliant flash of fire and a shower of sparkle, the cane instantly transforms itself into silks, ribbons, or streamers. The vanishing cane has long been a staple in most every magician's bag of tricks. Now, for the first time, you can add the spark of excitement to this fine effect. You can produce a flaming lit torch, and if that isn't enough, you now magically multiply the torch into 2 lit torches right before your eyes. The double lit torch from Theater Effects. The performer enters, hands seemingly empty, and suddenly a flash is seen streaking out into a brilliant ball of fire. This fantastic effect that can be used as a great attention getter is small enough to hide, yet large enough to astound everyone. The electronic flash gun from Theater Effects. Imagine at any time during your act picking up your wand and shooting fire out of it across the stage, bursting in midair. What a mystifying display of brilliance. Reloading is simple, nothing to take apart. A perfect misdirection getter concealed in a wand. Can you imagine doing a fickle flame routine on the end of your fingers? Well, with our new finger flame, you can do just that. This is not a thumb tip, but an automatic unit that can deliver a candle-like flame on your command over and over again without refilling. How about lighting a cigarette with simply snapping your fingers? Picture yourself with 2 gimmicks grabbing flames out of thin air. It can also be used to secretly spark like Dove fire bowls and Fantasio candles. Use it either way, with or without a visible flame. The Finger Flame from Theater Effects.
If you're interested in juggling, or if you're already a proficient juggler, here's a book you would want. It's Dr. Drupo's Juggling Buffoonery. Gives you a lot of funny ideas, how to make your juggling interesting to other people and funny to other people. Another book, if you're not already a juggler and would like to learn, is this book, Complete Juggler. It teaches you how to juggle all sorts of things and comes complete with some juggling scarves. This is the easiest thing to begin with because they're so light and so easy to juggle. That's the easiest way to learn juggling, with juggling scarves like that. They come with this book. We have all of the other things that you might want. Bean bags, these are great to learn when you're practicing and learning to juggle. If you drop them, they don't bounce on the floor and roll all over. You can pick them up quickly. Easy way to learn to do juggling bean bags. Then if you want to get into balls, we have the juggling balls. These are ribbed. These are ribbed so that you can bounce them on the floor and they'll return to you. Easy to grip juggling balls. And we also have juggling hoops. If you want to learn to do the juggling with hoops, and of course, juggling pins. We have some beautiful sets of pins. We have a few different types of pins available in case you're interested in juggling. We have a lot of additional juggling items. Pennies from heaven, large pennies you can juggle. Throw a party, it's a piece of cake and things from a birthday party. Shooting stars, cats, rabbits that you can juggle, foul play ducks, we call them, piglets, deer crossing, juggle birds and juggle penguins.